You're on Gaga CFM, man. The Hangout on Gaga CFM with Clarissa and Kulegani weekdays 9 a.m. to midday. And namhlanje we are joined by a very special guest, A-list yetu, the one. Why do you always introduce people like this now? The one and only Mthandazo Gatya. Not Gacha, that is Zulu, it's Gatya. It has a Y, it's closer. But actually means the same thing. Mthandazo, welcome to the Hangout. Welcome to Gaga CFM Fethu Jan.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thank you for having me.
We are so happy that you're here.
Yeah.
You were telling me Gatya, no Gacha.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, into yodwa.
Do you feel offended when people say Gacha?
No, not at all, because ukhona angifuna umuntu azagcine eyilimaza ulimi trying to pronounce my name. So Gaja and Gatya is one of the same.
It's one of the same
thing.
It
means the same thing.
Sure.
So at least awulahlekanga kakhulu.
Mthandazo, you were born in Joburg, lived in Eastern Cape. How do people in KZN find you now?
Yeah, like
because it's like when I first heard your song, I'm like, I wonder where this one's from. For me,
exactly.
Eastern Cape angihlalanga. Eastern Cape is just home. Shuthi ngazalelwe eGoli. I grew up in the south of Johannesburg, It's closer to the Vaal. But what has been influenced kakhulu in my music, which is why abantu bacathi ngiphuma KZN. It's Maskandi, and also my love for the late Babu Jabu Khanyile. So I grew up listening to a lot of Maskandi. Bengisarroundwe obhuta abashayela amatekisi. Ngithanda ukuwasha imoto. Yabo mose ingane thanda amarefu imoto mahamba nje ingarenk on weekend. Ngibelise. So uyazi mose erenkeni kakhulu music odlalwayo is Maskandi. So that's where I grew the love for Maskandi. And then ngavele ngaphenduka nami umZulu. Yabo ngaleyo ndlela but
some colonizer. Ushaka would be proud. However,
you are welcome. You are welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. Mthandazo, you're one of those people that have such an experience impilo soyiphilile, and to see you here and what you're doing now is also extremely inspiring. Also, I don't know why, but I'm a creative singing nagile ukuthi bonke they have itori ecishe when it comes to their influence in music and also just doing so many other things before actually getting to where you are now. I know you're in the school choir. What early? Like I just like there's so many, like what is happening? What haven't you done? So take us through your experience because now we actually you also have an influence of Maskandi as well on top of that. So take us through your influences that eventually created umuntu lo simbona manje.
I feel like any kid, born and raised in the township, you are bound to believe you can be a lot of things.
Sure, yeah.
Because at some point, bengicathi ngoba a professional pool player. Snooker.
Yes.
Okay.
At some point, bengicathi ngoba a professional soccer player.
Sure.
I thought ngoba a professional dancer. But it's also a process of finding yourself.
Yes.
You try out a lot of things and then ubizo lakho kohleli kubizo lakho. Like mina, you see, with music, I don't really think ngakhetha ukuhlala ngakhetha ukubekezela. I feel like it was a calling because bekuningi engibhekene nakho, as a child, and now you have this dream that is so big, you can't even share ne family because bacathi uyahlanya lo.
Sure.
Akafuna isikole, akafuna ini, you understand, akafuna ukusebenza. So when you're a child and then ukwazi ukubekezela without support uzufike la engikhona, I don't think it's a matter of me having made choices. It's a matter of ukulandela a calling. So for me, music has been a calling more than it has been a talent. So yeah, indlela nje yokuyithola, I had to, like any kid, try out a lot of things. And also again, a struggle can either break or make you. So I was fortunate to
do you feel like it made you?
Yeah, I feel like it made me because I'm forever grounded. Ngiyamhlonipha umuntu, ngiyamazi umuntu, and ngiyakwazi ukuphila na under any situation or nasiphi nje isimo ngiyakwazi ukuphila kusona. Mangabe ngifica abantu bedla inhloko enkomo la ngiyadla futhi without uqhoma uma ngabe ngifika abantu bedla amasi you understand
Sure, yes.
I ingisizile ngaleyo ndlela ukuthi understand impilo for what it really is not lento esibuka TV and maphepha you know it just taught me to be true to myself and not try this fake superstar lifestyle.
You're the
know what I
second person to say stop watching TV. It's so crazy. You're literally the second person to say that.
In the past 2 days.
In the past 2 days, to just say, like, if you're a creative and you want to achieve something, no matter actually, even if you're not a creative, but if you know
Yeah.
stop watching TV.
Weqiniso kakhulu
That is
you know
so
because
crazy.
izokufakela ipressure unnecessary uzobona abantu ukuthi baphila ngcono kunawe
Yeah.
kanti istruggles zabo
I
even
find-
far beyond esakho you know
Yeah.
what I mean so ileyo nto leyo ukuthi ukwazi nje struggle sometimes kuyasiza but ke kwabanye unfortunately it becomes their downfall bangene eyintweni engasile you know but I was just fortunate that's why ngisho ubizo that's the advantage of ukuba nesiphiwo esinjengalesi because
It'll
umntwana
always push you
yeah
where you
umntwana
have to be.
awazi lutho but uyakwazi ubekezela uhlupheka ubekezela ungena into okudla ubekezela ungena support ye family but still ubekezele so leyo nto ngisho ukuthi ubizo sometimes nalo nawo amandla
Do you feel like the hardship you went through
Yeah.
over the years perhaps shaped the type of songs and message that you have now for the audience? Because I feel like ingoma
Yeah.
zakho ingoma owawungayibhala uyikhulume kulo Mthandazo ngalesi sikhathi.
True. Exactly. But ke ingoma eziningi azikhulumi specifically ngomthandazo and everything umthandazo went through.
Yeah.
Ezinye zezimo zabantu engiyibonile ekukhuleni
Sure.
and some that I still see namanje. And nanokuthi ke mina if you believe that you know your music serves a purpose, your talent serves a purpose. Cathi kubalekile nendlela oyisebenzisa ngayo ube very watchful of how you use
Yeah.
isipho because isipho les esiphuma kwabadala kwabaphansi isipho esiphuma kuNkulunkulu so as a way of respecting that ngicathi ku important kimi ukuthi I message engiyikhiphayo ayimphilisa omunye umuntu odumele ayimjabulisi you understand just understanding talent yakho and your purpose I think ikhona ukungisiza kakhulu more than struggle some but just understanding what's the purpose why am I making music I'm here to heal people I'm here to tell people ukuthi le struggle obhekene naso ngiyasazi ngiphuma kusona and uzodlula kusona you understand so ingakho ngithi umculo wami ngirefer kuwo as umuthi more than anything ingakho I previous EP ngayititle the new age healer because through my music ngifuna ukuphilisa
Sure. When we talk about really finding a passion in things that you want to do, I want us to just briefly take us through the type of work that you've just done in terms of umsebenzi oyenzile umuntu uphile nawo uyiphantela futhi wenza imali.
yeah okay bengiku communications for a company engeke
Ungayisho.
ngayisho
Uzositshela kusiqedile.
nakhona
Masisishile la.
Sitshela ya.
ngakuzonitshela wasesiqedile and then ngahluleka nalapho imagine une salary hola kahle
Intoni?
and then lento lo ufeel ukuthi man ngiyasuffocate la
Yes.
I do not belong here ufile ngathi lama hours waspendayo you could have done something much better you know with your talent ngayeka thinking nakhona ukuthi ayi mhlambe njoba ngiyeka la ngekudala ngizophumelela yabo yahamba iminyaka
Yikes.
you know yahamba iminyaka umculo awukhokhi
Yeah.
hayi ngabuya ngathi ake ngiphinde ngizame futhi
Ehe.
pizza ngasebenza pizza shop ke mayise
Wakha ama pizza manje? Asuka manje.
and nakhona ngiyenza ngothando yonke into engiyenza ke mina ngiyenza
Yes.
ngothando nanokuthanda nje abantu hayi ngenze hayi nakhona ngifeel ukuthi hayi man no
So cancel qofa
Le
idola
ndawo
ba.
yokova la.
hayi angipilongi la hayi ngaquit and that was my last job ukuze kube imanje
Sure.
so ngihleli yonke lo mnyaka buka ngiquithe
Yikes.
2013 and then only in 2020 you find your breakthrough
Yo.
so usurvive kanjani all these years
What makes you
Yes,
trust
yes.
in this thing? Le
Yeah.
gift le. Yin le 84 for 7 years.
Yeah. Le nto
Yin le 80. Now it's 7 years. Kodwa
No,
it's like no,
man,
it's
no.
lento hlala.
Yeah.
Kontezayo.
ilento engisho ke ubizo like what you called for nomthando nomngayapi izokulanda ikubuyisa wena ubelonga la
Sure.
because and as much as emculweni bengayithola imali but injabulo bengithola emculweni mangibiziwe ngizoperforma noma ngiperforma ngeke ngibuye nalutho endlini but this is where I felt like ngijabulileke la
Sure.
you know the
I feel
impact
fulfilled.
exactly yabo so ubizo man ezinye izinto ngeke uze explain like njengoba ngisho mina uhambo lami ngaliqala ngisamncane
Yes.
so without the support nakho konke ne game nje ngokwayo kinawo ama challenges but still ukwazi ukubekezela it can be nothing but a calling.
We hang out with Mthandazo Gatya on Gagasi FM. It's a hangout with Clarissa and Kulegani. It's the hangout on Gagasi FM. I'm with Clarissa and Kulegani. Illustrating Mhlanje is Mthandazo Gatya, and we're chilling with him. We are literally hanging out with him right now.
Tell me about your summer nomination. I know last year you got a nomination with Summer 27. How did that feel for you? For a person, before we went to the break, you would go perform. You found joy in performing.
Yeah.
What does it now say to you and your talent? Let's recognize this person.
Yeah, I mean, lokho nje kuchaza ukuthi amaphupho ayafezeka. It doesn't matter where you're from, whatever you went through doesn't really matter, you know. Isikhathi masifikile because awungitshele from kwamajazana imajazana ke mawukhuluma imajazana ukhuluma ngezinye izindawo abantu abaningi abazazi nje ukuzazi
I think it's the first time I'm English.
Yeah, understand. Seceleni, not too many people have made it. Akunabantu abathize that we can refer to as role models. You have just this kid out of nowhere. Boom. So papa manje kuma summer nominations, you know.
So red carpet manje la.
Yeah, understand. So
we are taught.
Hey, yeah, it's a dream come true, man. But again, more than anything, mina ngithanda ukuthi abantu bayibuke leyo situation and be like, nami kungenzeka noma yini. Understand? Because angifuni uqamba amanga bengifantasize ngiphupha ngalezi zinto, but ithe masezenzeka konke ngathi iphupho. You understand? And I could only say ngiyabonga. This is why after yonke into I released ingoma ekuthiwa ujikelele. Bonga uNkulunkulu, you know, ngokungithatha, you know.
Tell me something. How are you handling it? You coming from so much uncertainty in terms of there was no consistency. Obviously, you're trying to have a job, you don't want to do it. You want to do this music thing for so long. You know, things get bad, things get great. You know, there's always that. But now it seems like everything is just consistently just going forward and upward, and it's great. How are you handling that? Are you? Is it as much? Because I know it's as much as Begui Pupolako. But now the reality of it all, handling yourself, having a team, like growing your craft even more, realizing to want more of what you can offer. You know, handling the money that comes with that, the popularity that comes with that as well. Like how is that treating you?
I feel like mina nga prepare. Before I even like found the breakthrough, because even when Usenzeni became a big song, you'd still find me in the same places you used to find me, chilling with the same people. Njoba ngisho uthi mina ngisadla yonke into ekade ngidla ya konke. I think nje ne readiness, you know, iyona engicathi ngisize kakhulu, because ukuthola ithuba like mungabuka this I Blow It show. Mungabuka, it's people ubu broke namhlanje kusasa usuno 25 million, so that unreadiness iyona enkathi iyebu keep a sport. And so makuthi ungena entweni already, even noma ungena, you were part of the process.
You were prepared.
Nako kwenziwa and then ama results fanele kube ukuthi nokuthi. So I think that readiness na ingisizile kakhulu. And the money side of things, obviously nayo it goes back to the same thing engisho, when you're ready for something indlela oyihandla ngayo ifani umuntu ongekho ready. Umuntu ongekho ready for imali mayiqala ingena ufuna ukuthi bayibone. You understand? And ufuna bayibone ngokuthi eyiluze. You understand?
Mana wo.
Because nobody's going to see that you have money if you don't have nice stuff.
Ufuna bayibone ngokuyiluza.
Exactly.
When you spend money, you are losing. It's not like you spend it to make it
the first time ever someone put it
in that way.
So so into ongekho ready for yona indlela ozoyiphatha ngayo, you know, some of them angiba blame, some of them, you know, ile nto leyo vele ngeke umblame umuntu. As human beings you are bound to make certain mistakes, you know what I mean. So Tina, we were just fortunate ukuthi besibukela nakubanye ukuthi okay, that guy was once rich. We used to look up to that guy, and today nangu ula, you know what I mean. I've studied the game so much that ngiyakwazi ukuzongwisa, ngiyakwazi nokuzongcina, you know. And yeah, you know, when it comes to music now, having to follow up and everything else, I don't want to put myself under any pressure to say I have a big song now and there's the pressure manje ukuthi how do I come back with another hit, because my music is for the soul, it's for the heart. You know, it comes from a place nami engakwazi ukuyichaza. You know, even the process of how I make music is very different, because I don't write the music, I just go to the microphone, record. So that whole process, mangabe uchaza lo umuntu ubona kanjani. You know what I mean?
Tell me now, with having discovered your passion and now usunendlela okwazi ukusebenza ngayo ubona ukuthi this is how I flow and this is how I get to what my craft is supposed to look like. Now we're talking, you know, everybody recognizes you. People obviously would want to work with you as well, internationally as well. How do you then apply yourself in all of this when you're meeting somebody totally different? Kodwa officer ukuthi I want us to do something together.
Lo mbuzo obuzayo uhambelana straight nento eyenzakele. So uSenzeni, when Senzeni was going viral, Neon Dreams from Canada were also going viral in South Africa.
Sure.
So whenever I was number 1 on Viral 50, there'd be number 2.
Sure.
Whenever I'm number 2, there'd be number 3. And then they started being curious with how kwenzakalani ngale ngoma le. And then they listened to the song without understanding anything in ngoma eshoyo. They connected with the song. And so they reached out. Abantu abale ngila, they sending a beat, they want me to do something. You know, and I told myself, angeke ngiyifake futhi under pressure. I went back to the same place I always go to. Mina ngiyahlala ngirelax, meditate, find myself, and then just let the music come out. I went and recorded ngesiZulu.
Yeah.
Abantu base Canada bacula ngesingisi, ngarekhoda ngesiZulu. Ngabathumelela basangana. And the song went on to make it to the billboards in Toronto.
Sure, yeah.
One for Spotify and one for Amazon. You understand? It became a thing at Canada as a nominator for music video of the year. Yabuya yazoba theme song yama Beijing Olympics in Canada again. So I understand I didn't have to try too hard to be what I'm not. I just had to remember who I am, you know, and stick to what I am, because they came to me ngoba bezwe lento engiyona. So mangihlangana nomuntu efuna ukusebenza nami, I can't neglect who I am. You know what I mean? And nabo I think beza kumina because bafuna lento engiyona. So so angifiki ngithi okay ngoba lo umuntu othize style sakhe kanjena awuthi ngizama ukadapta because ngimncintsha lento ade ezoyifuna kumina, you know. So I just always apply myself and stay true to who I am.
Ngiyabona ngathi uSenzeni wenza into ezinkulu kakhulu. Recently
is it double
certified double platinum.
Yikes.
I think that needs I don't know horns or something or bow or whatever. Did you ever think it will get you?
Hayi ngabe ngiqamba manga.
Kusho ukuthini wena mase uyibona ingoma sebekufanele wathi hayi Mthandazo ngathi ingoma isilama.
Yeah. Nasi story. Mungahambe ku Twitter, you look at my numbers. I'm below 3,000. Mungaya.
I like the story already.
I love it.
Umungaya ku Instagram ufika ubuke.
I think
I'm less than 10,000.
It's like 7,000.
Yeah, I'm 7,000 and something. And then here comes a song. We didn't pay for a TikTok challenge for the song. We didn't pay for any campaign of any sort. Utabantu abenzi campaign or benzeni bajive lisenzeni kwenziwe trend yesenzeni. So into engizama ukuchaza la uthi ingoma ephuma ngaphakathi will always reach the right ears. Angabi ibona bonke, yes, it's normal ngewuthandwa ibona bonke abantu, ngisho nabakhulu abeculi abathandwa ibona bonke abantu. You know what I mean? So for me, I've sold double platinum. You look at my numbers on social media. So uyabona into ekhuluma lana umculo. We understand. So umculo unamandla, but kuyadepend ukuthi ubuyaphi lo mculo. Because mangabe wenza umculo khona umculo ama numbers, it depend ama numbers. This whole thing mhlambe ngibone nje upiya la mase ngiyacula ke. Nabo utshwala. Those are songs that grow with numbers. And then kuneyingoma ezikhula ngoba ifike zahlala kubantu. So mna I believe in music of that sort. Umculo uzofika uhlale kubantu. That's why namhlanje mangabe ngiperform isenzeni kuba ngathi ingoma entsha. You know, I perform the song abantu bakhala ngathi ingoma eqeda kuphuma manje because of kujulile la iphuma khona.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
Ngiyakuzwa.
Yeah.
Ngiyakuzwa. Thank you so much for joining us. Yazi ukuthi, I think this is part of the reason why we wanted to have you, especially kule nyanga le. We love, I think, seeing, and I think we're just seeing more of familiar faces and familiar people and people with itory that we can relate to, and people, when we see the likes of Mthandazo, we see someone that we have access to. You look like, you know, somebody that I know.
Yeah.
And even the way that you relay your stories as well, it's so relatable. Ukuthi, we almost can't believe ukuthi, this person is actually making it big, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's also very inspiring for our band and just how proud we are of our culture, of our heritage, and even how we express ourselves creatively as well. Mthandazo literally was doing what he was doing. And even when he found his big break and everything, he still stuck to what he knows, you know. And I think that's great, man. And you are totally blessed. Like, that is insane. Your life is absolutely crazy.
Cool.
Absolutely amazing.
So you can stream his music as well. Mthandazo Gatya. It's YT. It's TYYT.
Yeah, TY.
TYA Gatya. Yes, that's the one. Thank you so much for joining. Please follow him on Twitter. Please follow.
Mthandazo Gatya on Instagram and on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Yes, on Twitter as well.
Then no TikTok.
Go follow the
Konke nje Mthandazo Gatya. Mangabe ungifuna nje enkundleni zokuxhumana.
Yes.
Mthandazo Gatya ijeki.
Let's get him to at least 20K, guys. At least 20K followers.
We have like 1.6 million people listening right now.
Please follow him.
We just want 20,000 at least.
Awesome.
Ayibonga mina kakhulu.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Sharp.